Today it is difficult to believe that the port of Southampton witnessed arguably one of the greatest events of the 20th century. The beginning of the end of World War II. The Second Front, as it was known, was only made possible when the enemy declared war on the United States and President Roosevelt decided they should enter hostilities in Europe. For weeks before D-Day, the U.S. Army headquarters moved to Southampton and it became the principal Allied port. Over two-thirds of British and Commonwealth troops embarked at Southampton on D-Day and over 2 million GIs left from the port during Operation Overlord. In memory of these events, the U.S. Army left plaques around the city at significant locations to remember this achievement. The two U.S. Army names on these plaques are Colonel Kaiser, U.S. Regular Army, who was made a commander of the British Empire, and Colonel L.J. Meyer, U.S. Army Reserve, who was awarded the Order of the British Empire OBE. Appointed 14th Port Acting Commander on the 12th of April, 1944, and as Deputy as of the 23rd of July, prior to embarking for UK during the spring of 1943, Colonel Meyer presented a paper on troop movement embarkation to the Transportation Corps Officers Training School at Fort Slocum and was Troop Movement Officer at the New York Port of Embarkation. The Times newspaper reported, as Chief of Movements for the Transportation Corps in the Southampton, England area, Colonel Meyer was deeply involved in the cross-channel landings in France. He received the Bronze Star and Legion of Merit. Later, as a civilian historian for the Department of the Army, he wrote, "The Strategic and Logistical History of the Mediterranean Theatre of Operations." His citation for the OBE reads, "Colonel Meyer was posted to HQ 14 Port Southampton on the 28th of February, 1944 and appointed Port Commander on the 29th of May. On the 25th of July, when the 14 Port was reorganized and its responsibilities increased, he was appointed Deputy to a senior officer appointed Port Commander. During the whole of this period, Colonel Meyer has worked in the closest touch with the British Army. His willing and untiring efforts to do all in his power to further the common cause have been most marked. Undoubtedly, his able cooperation has done a great deal of good in cementing the good feeling between both military and civil authorities in this area.